Hello Wolves! So today I will be telling you all about our favourite captain's hookups. Steve Rogers may look like the poster boy for someone waiting for marriage, but this 100-year-old man is definitely not a virgin. In fact, little Stevie has been with half of the female Avengers. So I'll be giving you a list of some of the ladies Steve Rogers has taken to Bone Town. Why did I say that? Okay, so let's start with Steve Rogers' greatest love, at least in the MCU, Peggy Carter. So I'll be talking about her MCU counterpart, as that's the one I know most about. Although if you want an origin story on Comic Peggy, let me know and I will definitely do one. Leave a comment down below if you want that. Margaret Carter was one of the original founders of S.H.I.E.L.D. She was a code breaker who joined the Special Operations Executive. She met Steve at a training base when he was just a wee little thing, teeny weeny little speck of nothingness. You get it, he was a very small human. Just a tiny little man. She would smile every time he did something impressive, like getting the flag from the pole. She was also there when Steve was injected with super soldier serum, and she marvelled at his new chiseled abs, ones that God himself designed. Peggy and Steve obviously spent time together during the war. You may think that nothing happened, but I say poo to that. I mean, even Hayley Atwell said that they must have done stuff.
My question to you is, what do you think that relationship actually was? Like, were they together? Did they consummate it? Were they just like, did they?
That's what you really want to know. I think so. Yeah, I think they must have done. I think that, it was a different time. It was, it's a very traditional time. I don't know. I'll have to ask Chris what he thinks. Oh yeah, they totally did it.
Getting jiggy in the trenches. That's a good song. I'm gonna start writing that. That's gonna be my first hit. A love ballad. Getting jiggy in the trenches. Next is Sharon Carter, Peggy's niece or great niece depending on who you ask. Her movie counterpart really doesn't have much to her. I mean, her fighting scenes were pretty awesome, but the romantic scenes that she had with Steve always made me kind of cringe. And that's no fault of the actors, I think it's just that they didn't have much chemistry and they didn't really have much time to bond on screen. Whereas for Peggy and Steve, because it was a war, they were kind of forced together quite quickly, and it made sense that they fell in love quite quickly. Whereas Sharon and Steve, they have all the time in the world. Before Civil War, obviously. Before that. So we're going to focus on Agent 13 from the comics. Sharon, much like her aunt, is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Having grown up hearing stories of her aunt and heroics in the field, it was no surprise that she wanted to join the same occupation. Captain America and Agent 13 met when he went to aid her on a mission against Batroc the Leaper. The two eventually fall in love and then get down and dirty. If you want a full history and not a brief one like I'm doing, let me know in the comments. Also, if you can't tell by now, this isn't a very serious video. I was thinking of ideas and I was just like, Captain America, I doubt he's a virgin. Let's do something about that. I just basically wrote down every woman I know he's been with, and it was quite a big list. This is only some of them. Just fair warning that it's quite a big list. The Black Widow herself is next on our list. I'm also thinking about doing one of these videos for her because she's had quite a lot of relationships in the comics. Again, focusing on the comic counterpart, as the film's version of the pair are kind of more brotherly sister dynamic. The Widow and the Captain have been linked romantically in several different comic books. They even have a child together, named after Steve's actual one true love, Bucky Barnes. Well, James. They didn't name him Bucky, they named him James, but James Barnes. So you know what that means. When I was planning this video, I wanted it to be about the history between these couples and give an actual detailed, bullet point list about everything, but instead I'm just saying whether they smashed or not. You're welcome. I'm moving on to another Avenger, and before you start, it's not Tony. I'm sorry, there's no Stony in this video. It's Scarlet Witch. Wanda and player Steve were together for a brief time in the comics. Why did I say that? I'm cringing myself out. I feel so sorry for you guys. If anyone actually watched this video, I give you full permission to just skip it. So cringy. Wanda has always had a tiny crush on the first Avenger. I mean, who wouldn't? The two shared a passionate romance that was very short-lived. Of course, Steve was the one to end it. Wanda didn't take too kindly to this. What's the result of pissing off a very powerful mutant? Well, it was for her to start a chain of events that led to the Avengers Disassemble storyline. Well done, Steve. Sure know how to pick 'em. So by my scientific standards, this brief but passionate romance must have led to the two bonking. I've never been so ashamed of myself. That's a lie. Last but not least, we have Diamondback. Last on my list, but definitely not last on Steve's, or last in his little black book. Rachel Layton is a mercenary, better known as Diamondback, that throws acid-tipped or poison-tipped diamonds at her enemies. That sounds awesome. Why is she not in the movies? Why does she not have her own franchise? I would watch it just for that. During the first confrontation with good old Stevie, she became instantly smitten. I feel like that's everyone's go-to in these relationships. The girl immediately falls for Steve. Steve's not very bothered for a while, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm so in love with you," and then he breaks up with them, or they die. Steve's had a bit of a rough time with relationships, to be fair. The two went on their first date and eventually fell in love. Aww. And then of course they banged. Jesus. So that's the end of this video. I don't know if you'd like this or not. I just thought it'd be a pretty funny idea. I want to do more. I want to do Natasha, like I said. I want to do Deadpool. I'm already kind of writing the Deadpool one. If you want that, let me know, because I think that'd be pretty funny. If you liked this video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Your opinion. Comment down below if you want me to do full histories of these couples, or whether you're just happy with this not very informative, brief history, not really history thing I've given you. Let me know if you liked this video or not, because I'm not sure if anyone would like this or not. Check out some of my other videos, my Instagram and Snapchat down below if you want to follow me. Turn on the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload next. Subscribe to my channel, please. And I will see you next time. Bye, little wolves.